Hey, quick question. Do you think this painting looks a little unfinished, or maybe even hard on the eyes? Well, there was once a time where paintings like this immediately discredited an artist, and in some cases caused an outrage by people who saw them. Hi, my name is Sydney, and today I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about Claude Monet's influence on the founding of Impressionism. Now, this is a painting by Monet, and you might be asking yourself, how in the world could a painting by Monet ever be considered ugly? Well, I'll tell you. The style of painting is called Impressionism, and it was founded by Monet and a couple other artists in the mid-1800s. It started when artists began painting the scenes right in front of them instead of back in a studio. A key aspect of working in Impressionism is working rather quickly so that you don't suffer a change in lighting that could potentially throw off the entire painting. An article on the tape points out that due to this quick nature, the focus shifted, and instead of being focused on details and hyperrealism, it started becoming more focused on lighting and color. When people passing by would see Monet working on his pieces, they would scoff at him and mock him and say that he would never be a true artist. According to Lighthouse Art Space, Impressionism was a negative path for an artist to take. Back then, only the most realistic and detailed art pieces were considered true talented art, so when Monet tried to sell his pieces or get them into exhibitions, he faced many failures. The Smithsonian Art Museum explains that the leading artists of this time were people like Eugene Delacroix, Francisco Goya, and George Catlin, who focused more on realism and romanticism. Since no one had yet done Impressionism art, it becomes a little bit easier to understand why it was so difficult for Monet to get people to understand his idea. The true breakthrough for Monet happened when his piece Impression Sunrise was accepted to the first Impressionist exhibition in 1874. But he didn't come to fame through love, but rather through harsh critiques. One critic called him an impressionist, insinuating that he would only ever be a wannabe artist, but the term stuck, and now you can go see Impression Sunrise at the Musée Marmottan Monet in Paris, France. He might not have any paintings in the Louvre, but in true Monet fashion, he did used to go sit at the Louvre and paint what he saw outside the window. There's definitely a lesson somewhere in here about not giving up, but this isn't a motivational video, just a bit of nerdy Monet information from a nerdy Monet lover.